Hey, this is Jules, and hopefully you can hear me. It is late, and it's actually late Friday, so, and I got people sleeping, so, and I'm at my farm place, so, you probably can't tell it's dark, but I got lamps on, so it is late. This is my wrap up for September, TBR for October, and my TBR jar pack as well. So, first thing I'm gonna just tell you is I missed a book last month to mention was Love Is number 3 by Kim Grove. Yeah. And it was a cute little comic book, and if you want to check it out, it's on my Goodreads. So, and I believe I gave that 4 stars. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to mention because I forgot last time. Sorry, my legs are a little cramped. There, that's a little better. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And one of my videos, I mentioned this first book that I'm gonna show, but I actually finished it in September, and I actually didn't in August, like I mentioned. Sorry. That's The Last Little Blue Envelope by Maureen Johnson. And this is a young adult book. And this book is about Jenny, and she goes back to London, and she has a deal with this boy, I believe he's 17, named Oliver. And she won't like this situation that she has to make this deal with him just to get her a little blue envelope. And they go on this mission trying to find out about Aunt Peg's last artwork. And also, she's doing stuff she shouldn't be doing, but she does it anyway so she can find out more about her Aunt Peg. So, very adventurous, and if you like young adult books that are adventurous, this might be a book to pick up. So, and I believe I give this book 4 stars. So, the next book I read was, give me a minute, Girl at Sea, also by Maureen Johnson. And this book is about a girl named Clio, and she was forced to go at sea with her father in a group of her father's friends at sea in Italy. And she's actually not happy about this. And everybody's like, hey, you're going to Italy and visiting your dad. Why ain't you happy? But she goes anyway because she's forced to. And she ends up finding out they lied to her and they're actually on a mission to find stuff. So she's not happy. So this gets very interesting as you read it. So if you like adventure and find out about maybe treasure and stuff like that. And this is another young adult book. So, and I really enjoyed this book. If I knew how to give half stars, this book would get half stars, so it would be 4.5. But it got 4 stars at least, and I actually enjoyed this one for a young adult one. Very good book. The next book I read was Bugs for Lunch by Mockery Fecklam. Yeah, sorry. And this was about bugs, of course. Very cute, simple. Gave this 3 stars, so. Next book, Aladdin, the Magic Lamp by John Patience. Yeah. And this book I gave 3 stars. This was cute as well. And a good break. That's why I read these little books, so. And then last little book I read was Our Ocean Home by Robert Lynn Nelson. And I don't think, hopefully you can read it, but these are really cute books. This was, out of all 3 of these, this was actually my favorite, this book here, because it's really detailed. The artwork is beautiful, actually. So, as you can tell, for a kid's book, very beautiful. So definitely gave them all 3 stars because I really enjoyed them. They were cute for kids and everything. And the next book I read was The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And this book I gave 4 stars at least, because I don't know how I give half stars, so actually I technically gave it 4.5. It was a very good family-oriented book, and yes, I choked up some. But I would reread this book again. It definitely is heartfelt and makes you think too about life and how precious this is. And you just gotta live life to the fullest. Basically, that's what this girl does. Hazel and Augusta, her boyfriend, pretty much becomes. So they just try and enjoy life while they can, even though they're sick. So definitely a good book, regardless of it being a sad book and maybe make you cry. So definitely a good, and my first John Green book. I definitely can't wait to read more by him. So good book. Next book I read was Who Died in Here by Pat Dennis. 25 Mystery Crimes in Bathrooms. And this book was just, I pushed through it because I thought it would get better. Because it says it's hilarious, wacky, funny, and most delightful. And a wonderful collection on the back. And no, it wasn't hilarious. Wacky, yeah, at some parts. Funny, no. Delightful, I don't think so. At least it's not to me. I don't know where that person got delightful for. Good idea, good story written for crime, but I did not like this book at all. I gave it only 2 stars. It was not my cup of tea. I do read crime books, but this was one I did not like at all. It was just plain out, like, I actually got honestly kind of bored with this one. So other than that, I will this book will be on hold because I do not like this book at all. It's sorry. The next book I read, or half read, was Virals by Kathy Reach. And I only got halfway, so I don't want to give much away. I only got halfway. I just actually finished this just yesterday for October. So I'm gonna just say it is a good book and all that. I'll mention more after I read the second one, which is actually in my TBR for October. So yeah, I'm gonna just wait, and I'll probably either do a review of both books, or you'll have to wait until I talk about both of them in October's wrap up. So we'll have to see. And another book I happened to read in September was, hold on, it's gotta load. Let's see if you can see that. Algae by Amanda Hocking. I don't know if you can see this. This book is the 4th book in the Water Song series. This was just amazing book. Just amazing. The first book was Wake, 2, Lullaby, 3, Title, and Algae is 4. They're epic books, and they're high fantasy, I would put them at. So, and I just love this series. I can't express it right. I'm speechless about it because I can't wait to collect them all. So they're amazing books. Definitely into high fantasy. I definitely suggest read this series. Very good. And I believe I gave this book 4 or 5 stars, all of them. So definitely, if you like high fantasy, check them out. So that's all I can say because it just spoil it if I told too much about them because they're that good of books. So they're hard to put down. I had a hard time putting these books down. So this book is the biggest one. This was like 542 pages. The rest of them were like 300 and some. So definitely a good series. And the TBR pick I had last month was Twilight. I did not get to it, and I'm still trying to read this series since it ever came out. And yeah, I kind of already saw the movies, but, well, I did see all the movies, but I still want to read these books by Stephanie Meyer, but still haven't gotten to them yet, so one day, so we'll have to keep trying, or maybe I'll get to it this month anyway, or he'll have to be picked again, so we'll have to see. Now it's time for my TBR jar pick. Nope, flip it over. See? Oh, I think I have. Yep, got it upside down. Poison Study by Maria Snyder. Wow. I actually did read this book years ago. I think it was like 2008 I read it. But I only read that book and book 2, never got to book 3. I kept trying, but never got to read it. So, it'll be nice to restart this series over and find out, refresh my memory, and maybe actually get the whole series read. So, I can't wait. So, hopefully I can get to it this month. So, we'll have to see. But that's pretty much, these are the books I read for September. So, and these are the books I plan on reading for October. So, we'll see how I do. Hopefully I can read all those. And also, I'll be working on doing my Friday reads. So that will probably be up right after this. So, and this will be up probably not till this coming Monday. At least gonna try to. If not, hopefully soon. So, and like I said, Friday reads will be up right behind it whenever this one goes out. And also I'll be working on the book haul on these, well, books for another book haul, expect soon. And this one over, these books behind me, there's not as many, so it shouldn't take no more than 2 to 4 parts to do them. And I guess that's it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!